everyone! Today we'd like to talk about the secret formulas of a major and minor scale. So let's start from the D major scale. So now, first of all, you have to ascertain the key signature of D major, which are F sharp and the C sharp. So that is the key signature of D major scale. Now let's write down the names of the D major scale. Starts with D, ends with D, right? E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, and D. Okay, so now let's write down the scale degree numbers of each note. So the first one is the first note. Scale degree number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so now let's try to ascertain the distance, the interval between the notes. So D to E is a tone. E to F sharp, which is from the second to the third, is tone. Alright, how about from F sharp to G? It's a semitone in between. Alright, how about from G to A? Tone in between A and B, tone. B to C sharp, tone. And how about C sharp to D? Is semitone in between. So remember, between scale degree number 3 and 4. And 7 to 8 will be always a semitone in between in distance. So remember that. That secret formula will apply to every single major scales. And all the other intervals are tone in between. Okay, remember that. Between scale degree number 3 to 4 and 7 to 8 will be always semitone in distance. And all the other intervals are tone. And that is called the secret formulas for every major scales. Alright, so now let's talk about how this formula works in minor scale. Alright. Alright, so now we're going to talk about the secret formula of the minor scales. So let's try to ascertain the relative minor of D major. What is the relative minor of D major? You need to move down by 3 semitones. You start counting 1 below, not starting from D, but start counting from 1 below. Alright, so the relative minor of D major is B minor. Alright, they are called the relatives because they share the same key signatures, which means the B minor also has F sharp and C sharp in the key signature, same as D major. Alright, but what do you need to remember when you're doing B minor? Raising the seventh. Seventh of B is A, so you're going to have A sharp. So that is the raised seventh that you need to remember. Alright, so now let's write down the notes of B minor scale, which is harmonic minor scale. So starts with a B, ends with a B. So C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, and A sharp. Alright, so that's how you play B harmonic scales. Alright, and so now we're trying to write down the scale degree numbers of each note in B harmonic minor scale. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so now let's try to ascertain the distance, the interval between the notes, okay? Alright, what is the distance between the first to the second? Tone. Alright, how about from C sharp to D is semitone. Alright, how about from D sharp to E? Sorry, D to E. So D to E is tone. Alright, how about from E to F sharp? Tone. Alright, how about from the 5th to 6th, which is from F sharp to G? Alright. will be a semitone in between. Alright, how about from 6 to 7? G to A sharp. Alright, because remember we raised the 7th by half step, so the interval between the 6th and 7th will be 1.5 tone. Alright, and 7th to 8th, which is A sharp to B, will be a semitone in between. So you can see there are 3 spots where the distance between the notes are semitone, which is from 2nd to the 3rd and 5th to the 6th and 7th to 8th. Alright, and that is the secret formula that applies to every minor scales. And remember that one interesting thing about the minor scale is there is one spot where the distance between the note is more than a tone, which is 1.5 tone, from scale degree number 6 to 7th. Alright, and all the other intervals are tone in between the distance. Alright, so 1st to the 2nd, tone in between, the 3rd to 4th, 4th to 5th will be tone in between the distance. Alright, so remember that the one interesting thing about the minor scale is that there is one spot where the distance between the notes are more than a tone because of the raised 7th, right? Which is from scale degree number 6 to 7th, which is 1.5 tone in distance. So that is the secret formula that applies to every minor scales. Alright. Thank you everyone for watching my videos. If it helped, if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel. It will help me a lot. If you have any questions or further help, please let me know in the comment.